I took issue with that and you pulled me away. I proved to you that that's not the case. It says Jesus had glory with the Father before the world was created.
Okay, here's my response. I've not finished yet. You think you flattened it? Here's my response. He asks the same glory to be given to the disciples.
Yes.
Does the disciple have the glory?
Probably not. I mean, it doesn't say that the disciples had the glory before all ages.
If you assume Jesus has it, you should assume the disciples have it.
I'm not assuming that Jesus has it. It says later in the chapter.
How is it then he gives the same glory to the disciples?
Your argument was, is Jesus without glory?
Can you answer the question now?
Sorry, repeat the question. You're moving to a different topic, but I can try to answer it for you.
On the same chapter, Jesus gives the same glory that he has to the disciples.
Yeah, the same glory Jesus has had before the world was created.
How does he give the disciples the glory? Did they have them?
It's kind of not spoken about. So I would say the disciples didn't have that glory.
So now you're saying they didn't have the glory.
It literally says in the chapter, Jesus had the same glory with the Father before all ages. Does it say the same thing about the disciples?
So
this is the symmetry breaker.
So you should say, Jesus gave the glory that he had, and this glory, for the Christian world to know, has nothing to make Jesus divine.
Well, that wasn't the argument, Mansour. You are moving yet again.
So, let the Christian world know, all Christians, do not use this wrong argument, because
so all you can do is when you have been proven wrong, you move on to a separate argument.
You have established one thing.
Flattened your argument, Mansour.
Jesus, whether he has the glory or not, it doesn't make him divine.
You said,
do you agree or do you disagree?
You said, is Jesus... You're moving. You're moving. If you're scared of my answer, Mansour, you can run away. You said specifically, Jesus must be without glory, because why is he asking the Father to glorify him? I proved to you the chapter... No, you're moving. You're moving. If you want to run, that's fine. I can leave you alone.
Your friend,
no, the one thing you pulled me away from the discussion was a very simple clarification, and you've run away from the answer because I proved you wrong. Because it's attested to in exactly the same chapter that Jesus had the same glory.
Are you honest?
Question for you, why are you moving the argument away? You pulled me away for a very... Yes, I'm extremely honest. And why are you running away from the argument of yours I've completely flattened?
Because you are honest.
Your feet are hot. Because I've destroyed your argument and you've moved on to a very separate argument.
Because you're honest, were we discussing John 17:3?
You specifically said Jesus must be without glory. Why is he asking the Father? No, I'm telling you exactly what you were talking about, Mansour.
Just for the camera.
No, I'm not letting you dance. I'm not letting you dance. I'm not letting you move away from the point.
Honest, right? You're honest, right?
I'm not letting you move away from the part, Mansour. Why do you have to lie about the disagreement we were having in order to make it look like you're making a good point? Why are you scared of the argument, Mansour? Why are you scared of the argument?
But let the world know.
No, I wasn't. Absolutely not. He's lying. He's just plain blank lying. And he was scared to be on camera before we talked about this point.
Were we discussing John 73? Yes or no?
We were discussing your claim. Why is Jesus asking for glory? That must mean he was without glory. I've completely flattened your argument, Mansour, and you're moving onto a separate topic.
Last chance.
Yeah, last chance. I will give you one more chance, Mansour, to not lie about the position we were talking about.
I'm not lying.
You absolutely did lie. What did you pull me over here to talk about?
You
said you wanted to clarify my claim that you glorify Allah, and I said, if you glorify Allah, does that mean he's without glory?
This is called cognitive dissonance for you.
What is? Sorry. My inability to let you dance to a different argument is cognitive dissonance, Mansour. Is this how you hold your religion, Mansour?
Let me make my statement. Can I?
No.
May I?
No, you need to address what we were talking about without running away, Mansour.
I'm going to speak, and I expect you to be a gentleman and allow me to speak.
If you make a different argument to what we started with, I'm going to consider you a liar, and I'm going to leave you alone, Mansour.
You can leave me alone, but I'm going to speak.
He's lying. I'm not going to let him get common ground on a lie.
So here is what I started. My brother, it's okay. This is the reality. Over there, we're speaking to a gentleman of a Christian called...
No, the reality is Mansour pulled me away to clarify that you glorifying Allah doesn't mean that Allah is without glory. That was the one thing we were discussing, Mansour. If you want to keep moving to a different topic because you're lying about what we were talking about, then I'm going to let you if you want to, Mansour. I'm not going to answer your argument because I don't deal with liars.
So, so he's finished. I hope,
unless you lie again, then I will interject.
I hope this gentleman is going to behave in a civilized manner.
Unless you lie. We stand on truth, Mansour, unlike you.
The one who keeps on interrupting as you speak is the one who is trying to hide something. So obviously...
You are the one that changed the argument, Mansour. Why are you trying to hide from my rebuttal?
Audience, learn. This is a learning point. Obviously, he's not allowing me to even complete my statement.
Because you keep lying, Mansour.
Because he knows that I am going to say something which is going to go against him. So now,
no, I'm trying to correct you because you've been lying, Mansour. It is a sin in Islam as well. I'm not going to let you get away with lying to me.
I'm done with you. Go.
Run.
Back.
Run.
No, go back.
Run.
Are you done?
I mean, if you want to go on to the topic we were talking about.
That's it. See you later. Finish. That's
okay.
It. Go back.
Run?
No, go back.
You can't continue talking about the topic.
That's because he's lying. That's because he's lying.
That's it. Go back.
So you're happy to say that you're giving up because I want to talk about something that you don't want to talk about. Why are you fleeing from the answer I gave you, Mansour? I gave you...
Don't follow me. Go back. Okay, let me come over here.
Why are you running, Mansour?
Why are you following me?
Because I pointed out you've been lying and you're hiding from the fact that you lied.
Now you realize this person knows that he will be exposed, which I'm going to do anyway.
No, not at all, Mansour. I don't like you lying and you're refusing to admit that you changed the topic. What were we talking about originally, Mansour?
Right. Originally, the discussion was about Jesus. Did he identify...
That wasn't.
Why are you interrupting?
That wasn't, because you're lying again. I don't like this truth, Mansour.
If I lie, may God destroy me. And if you interrupt, may God destroy you as well.
I hope God doesn't destroy you, Mansour.
No. If I lie,
but you did repeatedly change the topic.
If I lie, may God destroy me right now.
Why are you angry?
And if you interrupt, may God destroy you.
What are you doing, Mansour?
So
Mansour, why are you being so violent? I've been talking very calmly to you. Mansour, listen to the police.
Can I have a quick word?
No.
With you? Without the microphones?
Whose are these?
What I'm doing is, this gone now. He was harassing me. I kept... Thank you. Very good. So now, here is the summary then. We were talking over there with a gentleman about, is Jesus... Did he make a statement who the only true God is? John 17:3. That's what we were discussing. But over there, as you can see, this Christian missionary, so much into this hatred about Muslims trying to win an argument, he doesn't want you to hear what I have to say. So the argument over there was about whether Jesus identified who the only true God is. Denzel over there, he had a side point that if Jesus has a glory, then maybe he's also part of God. This is the discussion that we're discussing, and he wanted to interject about this. So when I want to go back to the original discussion, he is not happy. So this is what we see in the park. They have this called rhetoric. Oh, you are lying, you're running away. So why did he not incur what I said? If I was lying, may God destroy me. Would he have that courage? Would he have that sense of truthfulness in him and sincerity? Would he invoke that on him from God? He wouldn't, because they know they're liars. This is why in Islam we can be so sincere in what we say, and we can say we are ready to even die if we are misrepresenting and speaking the lie, speaking untruth. But have you ever heard a Christian saying, yes, if I lie, may God destroy me? Because they know in their heart they are lying. They know. If you speak a lie, Can you ask God to destroy you?
I don't believe in God.
You don't believe in God.
Why do I believe in God? I don't believe in God. I don't believe in God.
Who or what originated the physical laws of the universe?
Nature.
Does nature have intelligence?
Have you studied the laws of nature?
Does nature have consciousness?
Have you studied the laws of nature?
I'm asking the question. You said physical laws.
Yeah, physical.
Are physical laws conscious?
No, I don't want to be free.
Are physical laws conscious?
No.
Are physical laws one with will and volition? No. The transformation that happens due to physical laws, the
I don't
universe,
want to be free.
No, not really.
the universe is expanding, right?
It's not true. It's philosophy. It's not true. The universe is not expanding.
Do you exist?
You see me?
Do you exist?
You see me? You hear me?
You said
I don't want to be free.
the universe is expanding.